Good evening, everyone. That was an incredible rendition of George Gershwin. My name is Margot Ghersin, still trying to figure out if there's a relation there, and I have the great honor of serving as the founding executive director of the Wolf Scholars Program. Wolf is unlike any other scholarship program in the world, and it meets a critical moment. After years of work imagining an exceptional undergraduate experience for Canada's top students, this September we will welcome our inaugural class to the University of Toronto. Each year, Wolf Scholars will bring together 16 extraordinary students from across the country. Individually, they will study what most interests them within U of T's wide-ranging Faculty of Arts and Science. Collectively, they will be a very interdisciplinary cohort, and together, they will share a common intellectual and leadership experience. As a group, they will participate in small group seminars at the renowned Monk School, debating foundational questions of history, ethics, and leadership. They will travel across Canada and abroad, engage with leading thinkers through our speaker series, develop professionally through internships at leading organizations, and ultimately develop their personal leadership compass. When I first heard that Tafelmusik, a Baroque orchestra, was performing show tunes this evening, I must admit I was a little skeptical. But very quickly, I realized it reflected exactly what we are building at Wolf Scholars. At Wolf, we believe deeply in the power of range. When you develop exceptional, well-rounded people, their talents become transferable in powerful ways. Why shouldn't computer scientists apply their minds to the thorny challenges of politics? Why shouldn't philosophy or neurology or psychology students explore the world of business? And why shouldn't classical musicians perform show tunes? Not only do we believe this is an interesting idea, we are certain it is an important one. At its core, Wolf's foundational mission is to cultivate the next generation of leaders, builders, and innovators, individuals who are rigorous critical thinkers and strong problem solvers. We need our future politicians, civic leaders, and Supreme Court justices to be strong interdisciplinary thinkers, and our startup founders who will build tomorrow's economy to understand history and how organizations and societies thrive and flourish. The demand for this vision is already clear. For this inaugural class last fall, we received more than 1,000 applications from students across Canada. We Zoom interviewed 78 semifinalists in January and welcomed 32 finalists to Toronto over 3 days in February to get to know them better. We see an extraordinary spark in the 16 scholars chosen for this year's inaugural class, and we are committed to nurturing it through broad exposure to the world and the cultivation of a lifelong community that will support, challenge, and inspire them to build a better future. We are delighted to be joined tonight by 12 scholars and their families. I will read their names and ask that they all rise together once complete. Please join me in welcoming Andres Guanches Sucre, Bianca Grossi, Camilo Sierra de Rojas, Daniela Grottoli, Declan Walsh, Emmeline Pinnock, Eniola Atoyebi, Ifechi Okwegu, James Ortiz, Gia Goyle, Nargis Jafari, and Raluca Voina. Okay, gang, please stand up. And it is now my pleasure to share a short video introducing the Wolf Scholars Program at the University of Toronto.